Hi, it's Bob Gibbs of Real Estate Market Watch. This is Monday, June 4th, and start of the summer season, although it's not quite summer yet. What I wanted to do is talk to you a little bit about a seminar or symposium we went to last week, sponsored by JP Morgan Chase Bank. And they had an economist there who was going over what's going on in the economy. So I'm just going to read some of the notes and the highlights that he presented while he was speaking to us. So basically, what his contention is that based on statistics, and all these are based on factual statistics that he's been taking and tracking, he feels that housing prices have bottomed, housing starts are increasing, housing affordability is the best that we've seen in decades. Prices on the average from the height of the prices to sort of where they bottomed declined on average about 35%. 30-year mortgages are at all-time lows as far as interest rates go. Pent-up demand right now is exceeding inventory. And I've spoken about this several times where we're seeing multiple offers on a lot of houses. And it's not so much that there are a lot of buyers out there, but there are. It's just that inventory is so low right now that the people that are wanting to buy are finding themselves in competitive situations, especially those who are trying to take advantage of the low interest rates. So pent-up demand is actually exceeding inventory. Rent versus own equation, now it's actually turned, it's cheaper to own a home and pay a mortgage than it is to rent. So renting is actually more expensive than buying. It's kind of a weird anomaly right there. In fact, average rent is now about 110% of average mortgage payment. So if you're renting and you actually can qualify for a home loan, it's kind of crazy not to go for it. So the number of distressed properties, those are properties that have mortgages that are underwater, is actually trending down. So in some instances, we're seeing prices increase, and it's actually taking those people who were once underwater and putting them at a break even, or actually a little bit of with a little bit of equity now. Some of the concerns we have is a budget deficit, of course. There was a super committee that was put together about a year and a half ago or so, and they've largely been unaffected or ineffective, mainly because of political infighting and bickering between the two parties. One of the other risks we have is what's going on in Europe, and one of the big questions is whether the euro will survive. That's a concern. Now, specifically about the Bay Area, one of the things he mentioned that the people who live here are highly educated. There's high income here. However, the working force actually is aging. A lot of the companies that are in this area are biotech, which are somewhat recession resistant to some extent. And we have very good movement in as far as the gateways coming in and out of the bay, which is the Port of Oakland and some of the other major people import. Employment right now is at 1996 levels, and it's not so much that it's been a lot of unemployment, it's just that the productivity per employee has increased to the point where you don't need as many. The Bay Area is predominantly professional and business services like IT. That mainly is what's driving employment. The jobless rate is high but trending down. Net migration to the area is increasing. Personal income is actually up 7%. So the conclusion he had was that the economy is improving. House prices, in his opinion, have bottomed. We have great affordability for high homes right now, and he's recommending people actually buy homes now as opposed to renting. So sum it all up, long video today. Economy is improving. Bay Area is doing really well. It's a great time to buy, take advantage of interest rates. And because of the lack of inventory that we have, if you're considering selling, I think you really need to get your home on the market quickly. I do expect to see a fair number of distressed properties come onto the market later in the year. As always, give me a call at 925-984-3992, and we can go over your situation directly, and I can let you know what we can do to help you. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.